Time to regroup and figure out what went wrong in this 2021-22 season.
Anthony Davis, what an interesting character. In this video, we'll look at the recent coverage he's had over the last season.
Like, he's top 5 in the league.
No
Easy.
question.
Top 3.
And boy, were there some wacky takes.
I actually have Anthony Davis picked as my MVP.
Despite the Lakers not making the play-in last season and barely improving the roster, some people still have faith.
Beyond being a fan, I believe we can go all the way.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that 1-2 punch, isn't it, Wade?
I believe the Lakers can go as far as Bron take them, and as far as AD's health taking. You know what I mean?
It wasn't all positive though. You have Charles Barkley from TNT being one of his most ardent critics.
In the fourth quarter of that loss, they blow a 15-point lead to the Indiana Pacers and lose at home.
You know, I normally don't root against teams because I think that's not the. I don't give a rat's ass who win these games.
When he has something to say, we all know how blunt he can be.
The Lakers are such wussies.
And I always find it interesting the pushback that he would often get.
I haven't been judging the Lakers based on the fact that Anthony Davis isn't there. I didn't judge the Lakers when LeBron wasn't there.
And early into the season, it was obvious that this Lakers team wasn't going to be so good.
Let's move on to the game that...
Oh, we're not watching this crap anymore.
And man, I don't care if you're a Lakers fan. This was some of the funniest shit.
Clippers, the home team.
I told you, they stink in both places.
Clippers have won the last
home.
6 meetings against the Lakers.
If you send them to Tokyo, if you send them to China somewhere, they still stink.
Who's that?
The team from Southern California.
In the yellow?
Yep.
Okay.
Austin Reeves from LeBron.
He didn't even want to name the team.
We're not saying the name anymore this year.
No, that's just you.
That's just me.
Have to say it.
I mean, I'm telling you, we got to quit showing these bombs too.
Here's a little post-game yakety yak.
Oh, this gonna be good.
Russell Westbrook.
Uh-oh, this gonna be bad.
Now Kenny, he pushed back again, and this time it was interesting.
I disagree.
Well, we can disagree. We don't have to agree.
I just think if you have Anthony Davis in any lineup, in any team, if I put Anthony Davis on the Houston Rockets, they're going to be significantly in the playoffs. If I put Anthony Davis on the San Antonio Spurs or the Portland Trailblazers, but they are in the playoffs.
And just in case those of you thought Chuck was talking about the Lakers, no, he was talking about AD as well.
In my opinion, I blame Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, you know I like you as a person, but you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You're 27 years old. You're supposed to be in your prime. You're supposed to be one of the 5 best players in the world, up there with Giannis, Kevin Durant, and those guys. And you ain't holding up your end of the bargain. So now I hear y'all gonna fire the coach. That's total BS, man. Now I feel better.
Just to illustrate how bad Anthony Davis played, Ernie Johnson did a great job in giving us a clear picture.
52% from the floor, 19% from 3.
Now we know Anthony Davis from New Orleans, how dominant he was in some games, scoring over 50 points. I mean, you had him doing so much shooting, dunking. It was just amazing. But some would argue he wasn't getting enough respect.
And a good job by AD. Go to the line. He was locked up with Chris, who didn't keep him away.
Why isn't he shown more love?
Well, because he's playing in New Orleans, and because we know that they're not going anywhere collectively. As a team, chances are they're going to get bounced in the first round, and at the very least, the latest possible time, the semifinals.
So now that Anthony Davis was in the Lakers uniform, LeBron being his teammate, I mean, this season couldn't have gone any better for them, winning a championship in this 2020 season. Obviously, he was dominant as well, playing excellent basketball. Here he scores 46 points.
Facing up with 5 in the shot clock. Davis has 44 points. Pull-up jumper, 46 now for AD.
And in fact, against this New Orleans team, he averaged like upwards of 40 points. I mean, this guy was dominant, and it was clear that Anthony Davis was making a statement every time he played his former team. And obviously, Anthony Davis, he had some things to say about this.
You know, we're continuing to learn each other's games, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, only going to get worse for everybody else in the league, but scarier and better for us. So, you know, we just got to keep going. We just got to keep going.
Nice save, AD. Nice save. Now, we all know of his injury history. I mean, at this point, it's really just embarrassing.
Davis is down. They should take a foul. AD's got a man advantage. AD's down and holding his knee.
Now, can somebody tell me if this video is real? Did AD actually play 2K with his character getting hurt? I gotta know. Now, a lot of people will say the Lakers, they weren't a good team because AD wasn't playing. Look at how much wins he adds to the team. But what about last season?
Woo! Yeah, well, look, you look at it down there, 13-14 with Davis, 10-10 without them. Is there any difference?
I remember distinctly watching the Lakers with Anthony Davis and LeBron James losing against a Portland Trailblazers team. And you couldn't blame this one on Westbrook. He wasn't playing in this game. Oh, boy.
Moore defends. LeBron will put it on the deck, will shoot, score the three. But the Lakers have run out of time.
And I'll tell you what, Anthony Davis, he had some things to say about this. He was irate.
Last year when I wasn't playing, people were saying AD's given up on his team. It's the playoffs. AD has to play. He's got to play. And when I went out there to play, got hurt again, they said, who is this trainer? Who let him play? So what the bleep do you want me to do? When I play, it's a problem. It's a problem when I don't play. These aren't little ticky-tack injuries.
I get where he's coming from, but come on, bro. You can't be this stupid.
Does Anthony Davis have a point, or is he missing it?
He's missing it.
And it's funny because Anthony Davis himself, I mean, he joins a division of FaZe Clan, and in this video here, he says something very, very weird.
I haven't shot a basketball since April, maybe April 5th.
Like where you actually shot a basketball?
Probably like April 5th.
And ESPN, they had to talk about whether or not AD was a top 7 player.
Anthony Davis, to me, okay, the top 7 is a bit of a stretch, right, when healthy. I don't know.
So.
Now, obviously, Stephen A. Smith, he was one of those guys that had to support AD at top 7.
And the list we have now that Jay gave yesterday of the top 7 guys, it'd be tough to put Anthony Davis in that top 7 group, but I don't see anyone else under that top 7. For me, I'm just saying.
And it's like, okay, I get it, man. You could say AD is a top 7 player when healthy, right? It makes sense to think that he could be a very good player.
Here's my question. You both said Anthony Davis is a top 7 player? Look, I like Anthony Davis.
When healthy.
Luka, Joel Embiid, Giannis, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, and Kevin Durant. If he's better than those guys, if that's what you think, by all means, okay.
We could debate this another day, but when Anthony Davis is healthy, I got him top 7.
But nothing could prepare you for the nonsense he was about to say next.
Anthony Davis over Luka? I'd take Anthony Davis over Jokic. Yes, I would.
And he wasn't done there. I mean, he had more to say about this, comparing him to other guys.
And as much love and respect and reverence as I have for Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum and how big time I believe both of them are, I take a healthy Anthony Davis over them too.
Oh no, it's time for LeBron James to chime in.
He took to Instagram Wednesday in defense of his 4-time All-NBA teammate. He said, get it twisted if you want to. In due time, he'll remind you once again why he's him.
You are not him. You are not him. No. You are not him.
No, I'm not him. I'm just him.
And I can't wait for it to be unleashed.
Oh, man. You guys remember that Keep the Same Energy tweet that LeBron tweeted? I'll just leave it at that. Now, Anthony Davis, there was some more chatter about him.
With him, I feel like a healthy, motivated Anthony Davis should be in the MVP conversations. What are you expecting from Anthony Davis on really both sides of the ball? Because he's someone that can do it the entire court.
Just to be healthy. And, I mean, because at the end of the day, it all starts and ends there with him. His skill set is undeniable. And so, like you said, when he's healthy, like he was in 2020 in that bubble run, like, he's top 5 in the league.
No question.
Top 3.
And at this point, I get it, man. I get why ESPN would make another video talking about this.
Yeah, who's your top 5? All right, so Steph, KD, LeBron,
Giannis,
Kawhi.
Okay.
Joel.
Is it? Yeah.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
my top 5, I have Steph, KD, Joel, Giannis, and LeBron. I have Joel Embiid top 5.
Okay.
Because my thing is you have to be available. The best ability is availability.
100%.
It's always interesting the player they leave out of these conversations. Now, what did Perkins have to say?
Is he a top 3 player when he's healthy?
Absolutely. Absolutely he is.
And I know what some of you real hoopers are going to say. Can you dribble a ball better than Kendrick Perkins can? And I'll tell you what, I cannot.
We all can agree that Anthony Davis is a top 5 talent right now. And healthy, look, Anthony Davis healthy. I actually have Anthony Davis picked as my MVP winner for next season. Wow. Early prediction. I think Anthony Davis is going to come back with something to prove. Anthony Davis has been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting in workouts, going 3 a day.
But that doesn't mean I can't sniff out the BS he's cooking right now. Okay, no, I gotta be honest with you guys. This has been a thing not just since the bubble, but even longer than that, like 2017 long.
I don't give a damn what Westgate
In
says.
Vegas.
Okay, I don't care what Vegas says. I don't care what you says. I damn sure don't care what Brian Wintour says or anybody else for that matter.
At this point, Giannis was getting a lot of steam. He was playing well.
I am really getting sick and tired of all of y'all folks sitting up there. I mean, just jump on the bandwagon. I know the Greek Freak's a freak. I know he could play. I get all that.
But Stephen A., he wasn't willing to hop on the train so quickly. He had some things to say, some grievances to air out, and let's hear him out.
Everybody talk about the Greek Freak. Oh, my God, Greek Freak. They forgot that Anthony Davis is about that height. They forgot that Anthony Davis has the handle to play point. They forgot that Anthony Davis can guard 4 positions. He could play center. He could block shots. And oh, by the way, the three-point shooting that you brought up, Greek Freak has to work on the three-point shot.
Now, just in case some of you think that I think Giannis was better at this point, no. Anthony Davis was the better player.
He's shooting 16% from threes. I'm sorry, Anthony Davis, 45. The brother's got a three-point shot. No. His career, he's shown he can hit the three. He has shown he can hit the three is what I'm saying.
The Greek Freak's getting better and
No,
better.
stop it. Oh, please.
Keyword being was here because do I have to replay the shooting stats again?
52% from the floor, 19% from three.
And Stephen A., he did not like it when Max brought this to the argument. I mean, he was irate. He did not approve this.
So we going to go on national television and have a debate when you going to squash it by going like this. What, he's going to get injured? I'm just saying.
It said, Max, would the Greek Freak be your top pick if you started a team? Yes, he would be.
What I'm saying is there's nothing to discuss if the durability factor is your argument.
Let me ask you.
I can't argue that.
Okay, forget about durability.
That's exactly. I'm talking skill.
Just answer.
Skill.
Hold on. Just answer the question. Would the Greek Freak be your top pick if you started a team? So you got to factor in everything.
Because I'm factoring in talent.
That's all you factor in when you start a team?
Exactly.
And for the record, this was also said when Giannis won his first MVP.
Sometimes it's hard for me to even listen to you talk basketball. I'm going to be very, very clear. He's not better than Anthony Davis. He's not better than LeBron James. LeBron James, he's not better than LeBron James. He's not better than Anthony Davis. He's not better than Kevin Durant. Right now, he will be. I think that somewhere down the line, the Greek Freak will be the best player in the NBA. He ain't yet. I just named 3 players off the top of my head.
And he said will be, right? You'd think, oh, why are you making a big deal out of this if he said he's willing to change his opinion? Because clearly it doesn't seem like he has. I mean, just look at how he covered Giannis this season, who he even compared him to at this point.
Stephen A., would you rather have Ja or Giannis in these playoffs?
Listen, Giannis is an obvious answer. Let me say this to you. Let Ja Morant keep ascending. And I might go with Ja. I think it's a discussion. Giannis is Giannis. And I get that. And he's the reigning finals MVP, reigning champion. He's a former league MVP, defensive player of the year. I mean, the guy's phenomenal. I get all of that. Giannis is Giannis. But we don't know what the hell Ja gonna be.
And this is the same guy, by the way, that scoffed at Giannis scoring 50 in the championship closeout. No, okay. Anthony Davis, Giannis. We all know who's the better player now, do we? Come on, man. It's clear as day at this point. I mean, just look at how he blocked him.
Since his return from the knee injury, Antetokounmpo scraping at the ball, blocks him on the outside.
And AD, he's getting a very needed wake-up call.
If I'm talking to AD right now, bro, get lost. Go to Hawaii somewhere. When you come into camp better in shape than anybody and everybody. That's what you should be focused on.
And you could see it, KG, with so much passion. This stuff was eating at him. He was just so upset.
Bro, that shit killed me, bro. He said he ain't touched a rock. I ain't gonna do that. But
touch a rock, AD, please.
Not even touch a rock. But go back and watch yourself. Real shit. And be real with yourself. Watch it by yourself. Be real with yourself. Go in the lab and get your shit right. There's no way he's probably not top 10, top 5 in this game. Come on, man. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm going to start getting heat. I feel myself sweating already.
And even though I don't think AD could reach the levels of a Giannis, I mean, it says a lot more that KG thinks he could.
He can be so much better than what he is. He can be MVP of the league, man. He should be MVP of the league one time. He that good.
You know why I like this so much? Because Kobe did the same thing with Giannis, not to this extent, but guys like KG and Kobe, they wouldn't give out excuses when they would lose, when things were going down.
At the end of the day, the reason why we were not very good together, because we wasn't on the damn floor together. That is the number one thing. I don't know, you guys know, how many games did we play together? Played 21 games, that's a fourth of a season. Less than a fourth of the season, so I can't even... I played more games with my high school teammates in the season. We only played 27 games. All right? So, there it is.
And honestly, if they get hurt again, I don't want to hear it. I do not care at this point. Golden State, look at what they did. Their big three played a combined 11 minutes, and they still won a championship. They had a better team. That's the point. The Lakers front office really did some stupid moves, like letting the GOAT Caruso go. I mean, that's really when things went downhill for the Lakers. Now, Caruso's team, I mean, they're still in a pickle. And I talk about it in this video if you want to check it out. The Bulls, they might be terrible again. Again, don't be two-faced if you're a Bulls fan. They could be better. I could be proven wrong. But, you know, just hear me out, okay? Because I have some things to say about this topic.